All right, so let's finish up talking about Devon Franklin and what I think his true intentions were on this smoke series. If you didn't hear it, go to the first part, watch it, hit the like button or the dislike button. Devon Franklin went on a tangent recently. Me personally, I believe he's putting his bid in with all of the single mothers and the single women in his church. That's what I think he's doing. That's his way of saying it's okay. It's okay. I'll take you in. We already know he liked 304s because I'm sure Megan Good done had her rounds in Hollywood to get where she's at. If you don't know about Hollywood, it's a lot of videos on YouTube where you can learn about what types of things take place in Hollywood, man. You can learn. So he went on this thing acting like Adam was broken before Eve came along. It's not that he was broken. It's the plans that the Most High God had for men to be fruitful and multiply. Didn't the Bible tell you that everything reproduces by the seed that's in it? But of course you have the Christian preachers. And by the way, I don't trust nobody to smile all the time. In this world, you smiling every second in this world, I don't trust you. I think you're trying to deceive me. Remember Cain on Portuguese? How most of the time Cain was smiling? And the whole time he had an agenda. He was a demon. That's how some of these guys be. They be just smile. You can slap them, they still smile. Fake. So he twisted the scripture as to make it say something totally different from what it said and give Eve a totally different assignment than what she had. Totally different. As a helper and a companion. He made it like she was there for this. Maybe Adam thought like you, Devon Franklin. That's why he didn't put his foot down when she was trying to eat from that tree that she knew she wasn't supposed to be eating from. The Most High didn't create Eve for her to be not listening to him. Just like in a marriage, the marriage ain't supposed to be your wife not listening to you. Again, like I told y'all, that's strife. That's not a wife. What is strife defined as? Matter of fact, y'all know how I do. Let's just stick to what we normally do. We be dealing with definitions over here. So let's go to it. Watch this. These preachers, man. Next time they walk away out there false teaching, you know it's false. Man, throw a paper ball or something, hit them in the back of their head. Some of y'all scared to get kicked out of the church. How can you remember the cowardly shall have their place where? Here we go. Definition of strife. Some of y'all love white girls so much. Nothing wrong with that as long as you fair and balanced. But
strife.
Angry or bitter disagreement over fundamental issues. Conflict. What is the real meaning of strife? Vigorous or bitter conflict, discord or antagonism. Let's look at more definitions. So all of you married guys, when y'all hear me saying that's your strife, am I not telling the truth in a lot of y'all situations? Quarrel, struggle, or clash. Difference, disagreement, contrariety. I'm butchering that one. Opposition, fight. That's where they get the little op word. So that's what strife is. So do you have a strife or do you have a wife? A wife is somebody that you're one with. Not somebody that everything you try to do, I don't think you should do that. I don't think you should do that. I don't think you should do that. That's not a wife. Or didn't we just do something 3 months ago? Man, what's wrong with you? You act like you ain't never got none before. That's not a wife. So what pastors tend to do, they all claim to speak on behalf of that name Jesus. That name Jesus is a moneymaker, y'all. Let's just be honest. I could really go and just fake like I agree with a Christian pastor. I know how to preach and get way more money than I'm getting right now. But nah. So what he is trying to do, just like many other pastors are doing right as we speak and in the past, is he's trying to get you to lower your standard through misunderstanding the scripture. What does one flesh mean? One flesh means one flesh. That a woman has one flesh. Not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. She get to number 12. Yeah, she'll moan and groan the first couple times y'all do something to impress him, to impress you. But after that, she gonna just be like, "You done yet? Why you taking so long?" And Devon Franklin want y'all to accept them, to just lower down. Because what most women do, y'all think she gonna stay a freak. No, she gonna retire from sex on you. It almost always happens. The ones that, the freaknik freaks, the ones that was getting trains ran on them, all this stuff going on, when they get married, they retire from sex. And somebody played animated depiction of this. His body count, or her body count, was going up. Then the dude married her, and it just showed them both in the bed. Her body count stopped. She wasn't doing nothing with him. Well, I don't do all this. I can count on my hand how many I have. Yep. But guess what? Guess what I know? All these women claiming to not got down like that, you gonna be freaky way up into your years. If you lose your freakiness, I already know you lying. I know you lying. Like a virgin or somebody with 1, 2, 3, 4 body, they never gonna lose that freakiness. You lose your freakiness, okay, you claim that you ain't had that many. So how did you lose your desire for sex with the one that gave you commitment? With the one who takes care of you, to provides and protects you? If he not providing, he protecting. But you lost your sexual zest with him though, and you expect him to believe that you wasn't getting down out here. You was getting down way more than you saying. Way more. It ain't that much drop off in the world. They be like, well, I only did this with that one guy and this with the other guy, and that was it. And then you be like, man, I done got something. I got me one right here. and down the line she just stopped altogether. I am not trying to hear that. That's a lying woman right there. That's a lying woman right there. Let me tell you something. If you ever been to a black college, no, this white people do it too. I was a janitor at a white college, finding condoms everywhere. But I can speak of black college because I went to Jackson State. One thing I know is that freaks, they're going to slow down after a while. And I know the difference between somebody that has strong sexual desire and somebody who don't. Usually what I see in my lifetime, I see the people lose their sexual desire that done had a lot of sex. I don't see too often the ones that ain't really been doing it like that losing theirs. Just saying. I'm letting you know. So either when you see a low body count woman losing her sexual desire, either she is holding a grudge and saving herself for somebody else, or she's lying. We all knew how Megan Good was, and he married her anyway. He claimed to be a pastor. Didn't the Bible say, do not be unequally yoked believers with unbelievers? So that means that if you get with an unbeliever and you're a believer, you're supposed to convert her. Then you're not unequally yoked. And then sometimes you have women that say they believers, but they not. It happens. And sometimes they not believers and you still want to get with them. Be careful. And sometimes they say they are believers, but what they believe is garbage. Be careful. So when you have these pastors like Devon Franklin and anybody else that's advocating for marriage in today's world with all this amateur porn and all this promiscuity and these hookups and these day naps, you think them girls and dudes ain't getting to them on them date naps, Tinder, Bumble? That's the main reason why guys get on there. And then you want to marry her. Listen, let me tell you guys something from a prophet's perspective. Don't ever let the Bible get in the way of your earthly judgment. Get in the way of things like choosing a mate. Don't ever do it. Don't do it. When you choose a mate, you better know what to choose. And don't bend from it. Well, I just think God will fix her. He ain't gonna have nothing to do with it. I'm telling you. Y'all think he be all in our earthly affairs? Every blue moon, he'll get in some of our earthly affairs. He expect us to work that stuff out. And that's where y'all get in trouble. Y'all be thinking that the Most High is going to bail you out like he thought with Megan Good. But now I see that maybe it wasn't all Megan. He's a problem too. Because he thinks he understands more than he really does. He said that God said that. He lied on God that quick. And that's why he had to go on the grill. Lying, false prophet, 304 loving chump. And that's all I'm going to say on this one. I don't know. I got to think about it. I got to see if I done got him good enough. If he's done enough on both sides. Because he might stay on the grill a little longer. I got to think about it. Give me some time. This is The Truth Man. The channel is The No Matrix. No Matrix. No Christian pastors that don't know what the hell they talking about. No simping, which you can throw a lot of them in there too. All Subjects channel. Shout out to all my subscribers. Continue to hit the like button. Continue to share the content. If I do it live, I expect y'all to be in there. That's why I ain't been doing them, man. I don't know where y'all at. Y'all in these Anton Daniels fruity self. Y'all in his live. You know what? He gotta. I might have to cook him some more. But thanks for watching.